Gerardo.
Happy Monday, Miami. Welcome to another episode, Miami Fan Talk. This is Big Philly, reporting live and direct from sunny South Florida. Welcome, guys. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a great Monday. Today's going to be a fun show, man. We're going to start off with some news, work our way down. But today's segment is the mysteries of the East, the NFC East. It's going to be a very interesting show. Today's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk a little bit about all these teams here. The Washington Commanders, which I have to get an updated picture because that's not the Commanders, that's the Redskins, and I just noticed that. The New York Jets, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. So it's going to be a lot of fun today, man. First things first, we're going to start off with some breaking news. Raheem Mostert is cleared for camp. It's some great news. You know, with him clearing, I wonder what's going to happen now with that running back group. Because now that they have him cleared, it's going to be him, Edmund, and Sony. I don't think they're going to retain Gaskin. I don't think they're going to retain Ahmed. So I want to see, hopefully they move Gaskin for some capital. That'll be great. But we'll see what happens. It's great news for the Dolphins because now they're coming in healthy with another back who has multiple abilities, who can be the starting running back, right? But it's going to be interesting now, to see that he's actually healthy because there was a lot of speculation that he might be on the PUP coming in to the training camp, which he wasn't. They never announced this, so that's great. Now it's just Byron Jones. So it's great news. It's great news. On to the next one, guys. On to the next one. Big news for the XFL. For those of y'all who are following the XFL, they announced 3 new cities to join their I guess their I don't know, whatever football league, right? The new cities are the Las Vegas. Well, they haven't announced the actual team names, but it's Las Vegas, Orlando, and San Antonio. They did announce though the coaches. Las Vegas would be coached by Rob Woodson. Orlando will be coached by Terrell Buckley. And San Antonio will be coached by none other than Hines Ward. For those of y'all who don't remember Hines Ward, wide receiver from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Really good wide receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hall of Famer. They will join Arlington, Texas, which is coached by Bob Stoops. Houston's coach would be Wade Phillips, and Seattle's coach Jim Haslett. Washington D.C.'s coach is Reggie Barlow. So they have some good coaches there. And the only thing that's a little weird with me with the XFL is they have 3 teams in Texas. They have San Antonio, Houston, and Arlington. The way they're doing it in Texas, from what I was reading, they're going to centralize like their camps in Arlington, and then the players and coaches to drive to their respected cities to play those games. I'm going to welcome in Poseidon. What's going on, Pablo?
What's going on, man?
Not much. Here we're talking about the XFL with the XFL announcements. I just went over the 3 new teams along with the additional teams and their coaches. The first game for XFL would be February 18th For it's going to be 43 games in a playoff, and their playoffs, obviously, and those will be televised. And
I heard it's gonna be on
Disney
Disney.
Plus. Yeah, they're going to be televised and they're going to be aired on Disney Plus. So it's exciting. They have some good coaches there. They have a couple teams. They pulled out of a couple cities. I saw they pulled out of New York. I think Atlanta and another one. So they pulled out of three cities and they replaced them with those teams. I get again. I think it's a little weird that you have three teams in the same market in Texas because they have Houston, Arlington, and San Antonio. But those three teams have great coaches. San Antonio has Hines Ward. Houston has Wade Phillips. And what el otro? Where's the other one?
Stuff to the XFL, huh?
Yeah, he went to the XFL. And they brought St. Louis. They have St. Louis with Anthony Beach is the bets, beach bets, whatever his name is. For
They're gonna be changing the rules a little bit. The
well,
rules.
they're gonna have to because remember they're streaming on Disney Plus. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that same craziness as it was way back when. Because back then they tried to make it like a WWE event, but with football. You see what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little bit different. I like that Orlando got a team. I really like that Orlando got a team. So that's going to be a nice market for them. I like that St. Louis football's returning to St. Louis. They haven't, like I said, they haven't announced the actual teams. Like I guess their logos and team names. They just right now it's just the cities. But I'm assuming that's all going to start flowing out because the season starts in February, and I'm pretty sure they have to get rosters set up. They have to get all that equipment set up in those respective stadiums. I know Vegas, the Death Star is a possibility where they're going to play, so that's going to be interesting as well. So yeah, man, it looks good. It looks good. XFL, I can't wait to see it. February 18th is when it starts up 2023. And like I said, there will be 43 games. 43 games is a lot of games. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be like another USFL. They're going to compete with USFL for airtime. But so yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. What do you think?
Hopefully, there's changes to it. That's it. Gives us another something to look forward to in football. But
just more time to actually like sit there and enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people did watch XFL. A lot of people. There was a lot of wrestling fans. We just got to see how that's gonna turn out. It didn't work out the first time. So.
Right. No. Again, it was a little crazy. It was a different time too. People want to see more football. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But today we're going to talk about the NFC East, right? We're going to talk about them Cowboys, the Commanders, the Giants, and the Eagles. So it's going to be a lot of fun today. I put a little picture up there. There it goes. Nice. A lot of hard work. Took me all the 5 minutes to do it. But we're going to start off today with the New York Giants. We're going to start off today with the New York Giants. A lot of things happened. They brought in a new head coach. They in Brian, what's his last name? Brian Dable. Brian Dable. They brought in some pieces too to that team. But the biggest question I think a lot of people have, in my opinion, is their offense. It's their offense. How is Brian going to implement some of the things that he did in Buffalo to New York? Well, essentially to the Giants, because Buffalo is in New York as well. What is he going to do? Is how he's going to use Daniel Jones. How that offense is going to look. The offense was really bad again with run protection or just in general run blocking. So how is that offensive line going to improve? So there's a lot of questions with specifically the Giants offense. I mean, yeah, the Giants offense. So, I'm curious. I want to see, is he going to use Daniel Jones similar to the way how he used Josh Allen in Buffalo? I mean, they have similar athletic ability. You know, um, this guy Daniel Jones is pretty fast,
That's pretty bad.
and he's got an arm. He has a cannon. Now the problem is he's inconsistent in the sense, and he turns the ball over a bit. But you know, how is he going to use him? That's the main thing. It's, are you going to allow him to stretch the field with his legs to give you that two? Especially that you want to relieve some stress off that offensive line, right? But and you want to help the run game. You want to help get going Saquon Barkley. Is he? And that's another question too. Is he going to return to the way he was before the injury? Which, I mean, I think he will. I'm hopeful that he will. I wish he did it last season for my fantasy draft, but it didn't work that way. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt drafting him. It hurt. But to see what he does this year, unfortunately for that squad, it is for Daniel Jones specifically, it is a hitter. It's either you prove it now or you don't. So it's gonna be interesting. Those are the new unis, by the way. They brought back the throwback. That's the new helmet. That's one of the new 14 alternate helmets in the NFL. If you guys haven't looked it up
And,
yet,
yeah, because I think it's every 8 years. I think they could.
right? They came out with the throwback. They brought the throwback back, which I love that. I love that old Giants swagger that they had there on the helmet. So I love it. I love I love anything with throwbacks. I wish Miami would come out with another one. But I wonder. Well, no, it's every 8 years, right? And Miami just got those throwbacks, so they're stuck with them for a little while, right? So I would love to see like an alternate Miami Vice or an alternate, maybe bring back the 2000s logo, prior to the alteration with the jersey, something like that. Maybe like that old orange jersey that we used to have, like that. I would love to see that alteration. But it looks good. I like it. It's clean. If you guys haven't checked out the 14 new alternate helmets or throwback helmets, you guys should definitely go take a look at them. The Eagles helmet's all black. It's beautiful. The Carolinas helmet as well is beautiful. So it's definitely cool to see. I don't know if they announced any pictures yet of how the jerseys are going to look for those teams yet. But I think it's pretty cool on how they did that. So yeah, man, like what are your concerns of Poseidon on with the Giants currently? Like what do you think?
Um, I mean, they were dead to last, pretty much. And awful. The defense was,
The defense had its moments. The defense had they had their moments.
but they were getting almost blown out almost every game.
Yeah, but when your offense isn't producing and you're on the field, like you gotta look at the time of possession too. You gotta look at time of possession of what the other team's offense did compared to the Giants' offense. If it's like if it's a huge difference, I mean, you can't really blame. That was the issue in Miami a couple years ago. People were blaming the defense, but you know what? We were doing 3 and outs majority of the game. So how do you expect the defense to stay fresh and come out and perform when they're on the field 40 minutes out of a 60-minute game?
Well, Barkley has to stay healthy. I mean,
Barkley has to stay healthy, definitely.
stay healthy.
That's the key. But they did bring in this guy who was here in Miami, Breida, for backup. They brought in Matt Breida.
What did he do here?
Nothing, he was hurt, but
All
he's
right.
another one. They brought another hurt back, but
They needed that second back that especially dependable back that they could put in there, and
yep.
if in any case Barkley were to go down, you have a reliable option at the two
Right.
spot, and
No,
maybe even at the three. I mean, there's plenty of running backs that they could still get. That they could sign them to 1-year deals and bring them into camp and see what they could give them. But I think that's one of the questions.
maybe Todd Gurley.
What was that?
Maybe Todd Gurley, or you think Todd Gurley done? He is a free
he,
agent.
he has the same issue. I think, like I'm gonna compare him to Julio Jones. You're running on one. Well, I think he tore both of his ACLs, right?
Oh, yeah. But so did Adrian Peterson, and he performed.
Yeah, but Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson, AP is AP, but all respect to him. But Todd Gurley still, I'm just saying, if you're gonna bring him in for that second, like that second back, he's not really gonna see any playing time. He's just there if Saquon goes down. I mean, it makes sense.
They'll
You don't
probably
have
wait.
so
They'll
much.
probably wait until the cuts start coming in.
Yeah, see what's there, and if there's nothing there, then they'll.
But definitely, running back is going to be one of the things that they're going to look at.
You know who's another team? Who's another running back that's potential for them that they could trade for? That would do well in that system. Miles Gaskin. Bro, don't get me wrong. You're not gonna get a lot of return, but he could do all right there.
Listen, Linda.
What happened, bro?
Miles Gaskin is an okay. He's a great practice squad player. Great.
I see him like a number 2, number 3.
Really?
Not a starter.
So they brought all these running backs in to challenge that position.
Of course they did.
Not even the starter anymore. He's not
gonna. No, he's not gonna start. He's not even gonna. I don't think he's gonna make the roster. I said it too that he was on the bubble. I'm hoping they trade him over cutting him because he will end up somewhere else. He would be good there, and he would be good in Arizona.
Oh, please.
He would be. He would be all right.
He'll be a great.
He'll be a pass catching running back.
He'll be a great practice squad player. I know you like him. I know you drafted him last year in the fantasy
practice squad.
But were you able to put him in? Did he, Mr. Miles Gaskin?
I mean, I put him in for a bit, but then he wasn't performing, and I took him out. And then when I took him out, he
performed. Wow guy. He's not a wow guy.
No, he's not. But I'm just saying he's a reliable backup compared to Matt Breida.
No, the Giants need
because Matt Breida can't stay healthy.
The Giants need a reliable option at the 2 because of Barkley.
Yeah. Then again, we're gonna see what he does this year. Hopefully, he comes back healthy. I mean, he was putting up a lot of workout videos over the off season. He definitely was training. He didn't take it off like some people do. He was definitely training hard and working hard. So we'll see if all that we see all that on the field come week 1. I expect big things from him.
But also, Daniel Jones needs to stay healthy too.
He needs to. Not only does he need to stay healthy, he needs to step up.
I mean, but they're not blocking for them. Obviously, they have
right. That's what
issues on that line.
But that could be to scheme. That could be also scheming. It could be that offensive line is not suitable for what the previous coaching staff wanted to do. We went over this too I was talking to somebody else on another show, or no, I was actually on this show. About the Dolphins, and there was a comment said during a news conference, which I've been trying to find it ever since, but it was Austin Jackson saying it's kind of hard to figure out what you want to do with blocking when you got 4 people telling you different things, and it goes back to scheme. So, and it goes back to coaching. So it could be that, they're just not well suited for that, and they needed to adjust the offense to what they are good at and run that. You see what I'm saying? So if that's the case and they're better, let's say, I think there was one year with Tannehill where they ended up starting moving the pocket to gain more time for Tannehill to throw the ball downfield when Tannehill was still here.
Okay, but still, that's a different system. It's not the same system.
I understand, but that's what I'm saying though, that whoever the coaching staff then wasn't revolving around the players' skill sets.
I don't think Barkley survives this system. I would.
I don't think so too, because Buffalo is the multi-back system.
I could see Booker. Maybe taking over Barkley. So I could. He played a lot. He played better than Barkley.
Hey, if that's the case, bro, I would love for Miami to trade for Barkley. I would take him here.
Of course, I know you're delusional.
I'm not delusional. I like Block. He has a lot of upside.
I'm sorry. Let me make it clear. there's realistic people, realistic fans, and there's delusional fans.
Oh, hold on.
That's what separates.
That is a better option than Reuben Foster.
That is a better option, but you're talking about two different sides of the ball, bro.
I understand that, but that it's he was only 1 year removed, and like I said, like I asked this on our first show, it's did they restrict him to an extent on what they were doing with him? It could be that too. We're gonna see now this year. He's already been 2 years off that knee injury. Now he's gonna have to go in and perform. If he doesn't perform, then I'll say, all right, Joe Poseidon, you were right. He caca.
Barkley averaged 3.7 yards last season.
Right. I get that. But then again, the offensive line was horrible and they couldn't open up holes.
So was ours. And we still don't know what we got. We still don't know what we got.
I'm saying I would love Saquon Barkley here. And I think Saquon Barkley there would have a nice.
I'm pretty sure Stephen Ross would like that too. He likes to sell tickets. He likes to fill those seats. Ain't nothing like a big name to fill those seats, buddy.
Yeah, he is a big name.
Let me
think about it. Before the injury, look, hold on. Even that, look, 2018, 261, 1,300 yards rushing. He averaged 5 yards a carry. 2019, 217, 1,000 yards, 1,003. 2020 is when he got hurt, 19 carries, 34 yards. And then 2021 was 162 for 593. And if you compare it to the last two seasons, he was shorted at least 40 snaps or 40 attempts. And if you compare it to 2018, it was 99 attempts that he was shorted from the previous seasons before the injury. So you have to take all that into consideration too. It's more swings. It's more at-bats. It's the same thing. Because you never know. If he would have gotten nearly close, if he would have got those other 40 snaps, it's possible he would have had over 1,000 yards. And then we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
He's a top 10 draft pick, bro. You walk in.
Okay, but coming off of a knee injury.
He has to play right now. Okay, coming off a knee injury. His first year. The first year Barkley played, he did not have any injury.
No, 2020, he tore his ACL. He's only been 1 year removed from the injury, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That normally takes, for some people, from what I was reading, it could take up to 2 years to be a full recovery. Up to. Not that it's going to. Some people do it in 9 months. Like OBJ's having a phenomenal rehab on his ACL.
Maybe he really didn't tell the whole thing.
No, he was. There was a lot of reports.
I shout out to Ice, man. It's a good story for the NFL. They're all about stories.
He had to throw that little pun.
But man, they need to limit the turnovers.
They need to start at the offensive line. The offensive line is the biggest question.
I think they're pretty solid at receiving.
They're all right. They're all right. They got a young kid out there.
And Evan Ingram has fallen off.
Evan
so
Ingram.
Much that he fell off last year. I'm not sure if he's still with them. I don't think he's with them.
No, he's not anymore.
But he fell off from where he was.
Years prior.
I'm talking about.
He's with Jacksonville now. He's with Jacksonville.
But
yeah, games played. He had 15 games played. He averaged 40. He had 46 receptions for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns.
You know what that means? He can't block.
Yeah. Because look, he went 2017. He had 115 targets, 64 receptions, 722 yards, 6 touchdowns. 2018, he had 64 targets, so he already dropped off almost half. 45 yards. Yeah, basically, his best year was 2017. After that, he averaged the same amount of receptions for the most part, except for 2020, where he got 63, and he was teetering between 400 to 600 yards receiving is what he was basically doing. So since his rookie year, he hasn't done anything. Again, it could be that he was a rookie. They didn't have tape on him like that. They only had this collegiate tape. He came out, he performed. They figured out how to defend him, and that's it. And he hasn't done anything since. Now he's gonna go to Jacksonville and try to revive his career there with Doug Peterson, who is a tight end friendly scheme. Look what he did with Zach Ertz.
Yeah, but the Giants dealt with so many injuries, man. That I remember they even picked up Kenny Galladay,
Yeah, they did, and he's still there, if I'm not mistaken,
but he barely played last year.
because he was always hurt.
And he
Him and
was always
Sterling
hurt in
Shepard.
Detroit, too.
Him and Sterling Shepard.
He was always hurt in Detroit too. I mean, so
Yeah,
it
I
really
know.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, they knew what they got in him when they
Baby
did that.
Megatron. They were calling him the baby Megatron.
Yeah, and he hasn't done anything since.
Yeah, he's Major Cacatron.
It's crazy because I think Evan Ingram in Jacksonville might do something. It won't be nearly to what it'll be a lot better than his previous 3 years. I'm not saying that he's gonna exceed his rookie year, because the thing is, Doug Peterson, he has a tight end friendly scheme. He has a very friendly tight end scheme. So, and we're gonna see what he does. He's gonna have a battle with Arnold for the top spot, because they have Arnold over there, and it's gonna be interesting to see what happens there in Jacksonville. But
Must I remind you that offense that Dable took over? I'm not going to say, and for the people that are watching, I know this comes back to you later. I'm not going to say that they're exactly the same, but they have similar skill
similarities. Yeah,
and,
similarities.
and the position.
Josh Allen has similar to Daniel Jones' skill set.
Yeah,
Is he going to make the same decisions as Josh Allen? We don't know. Does he have the same? But he has similar arm strength. He can move the pocket. He can run. So we're gonna see what they end up doing. But again, Brian needs to come in and unlock that for Daniel Jones. And if Daniel Jones can't,
he ain't gonna unlock shit.
That's the thing. He has to, because Daniel Jones' sake, he has to, because now he's gone.
That's who has to unlock it. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. He better do something.
I hope that scheme fits him. I hope he learns that playbook.
He better find a new woman. Let me tell you.
Oh, I got my jersey, man. I got my jersey.
What jersey is that?
Remember I told you I got the custom jersey, 69, Big Philly in the back. Came in the mail today.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Why would you pick 69?
I don't know, because I'm a big guy, and 69 is the offensive number, so it felt right.
69 means a lot of things.
It means a lot of things, but in my case, I just like the number.
Oh. Okay.
I couldn't put 305 on here because there's too many numbers.
Really?
Yeah, really. Even though it's a big ass jersey, because I'm big as hell.
Oh. And you couldn't fit the 305 on there? Huh?
No, they wouldn't let me do 305 on here.
That's interesting. So the first number you thought was 69?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So let's carry on.
Oh, have a little fun. So yeah, man. We'll move on. We'll move on to the next team. We're gonna talk about now the Washington Commanders.
I thought it was them Cowgirls.
No, the Cowgirls are. We're gonna save the best roast for last. Best roast for last.
Oh boy, I'm eager for them Cowgirls, bro. I'm eager.
I know it, bro. I really do hope there's a certain somebody on the show today watching. So we're gonna talk about them Commanders, man. I'm happy for McLaurin. He got paid. He got a nice little extension. 3 years, 71 million, 28 million due at signing, which he already signed. Obviously, there was a news article that came out afterwards that he after he signed this deal, he went and partied a little too hard in South Beach at a club there. He has a video of him going absolutely nuts. But I like him, man. I like Terry. Um, I think that he has a again, he's one of those guys that have a similar skill set to like Debo, to Waddle, to Tyreek, where you can use them in multiple. You can use them as like a Swift Army knife, where he has multiple skill sets that you can put him in different parts of the field, and he's able to perform. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. The biggest question I have for that Washington team is, which Carson Wentz are you going to see? That's going to be the biggest question. How is Carson Wentz going to perform?
That is not a question. I can
That
tell
is
you.
a big question.
Hold on. I can give you a fact.
Okay. Let me
You're
get that fact.
Same Carson Wentz you saw last year and the year before that and the year before that and the year before that.
True.
Carry on.
All right. So my next question is this: we saw what the Commanders did last year, right? Does he make it better? Is it an upgrade to what they have now?
Is Wentz an upgrade?
Is Wentz an upgrade to who's there now? Well, Ryan Fitzpatrick retired.
Oh man, they need to give that boy Hanky a chance, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
I'm so confident in him, though.
Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure it's an open QB battle over there, homie. Yeah, Wentz ain't gonna
it probably is. I mean,
come on, man. Come on. Really?
Hey, I'm just asking, I'm just trying to figure it out, because I mean, if he could come back to even remotely as close as he did when he won the Super Bowl.
Give Tyler Hinkie, that boy, there, a soldier. A soldier.
I don't think unfortunately, I don't think he'll ever get a chance to well, he might. If he beats out Wentz, he'll get a chance to start. But if he doesn't beat out Wentz, I don't think he's ever gonna start.
Did they win that? No, they didn't win.
They didn't win the division. They got close. They went to the playoffs that one year.
The Cowboys clearly.
Yeah. The next question is, can Curtis Samuel return to his former glory? Curtis Samuel was out last year. He played for the Carolina Panthers before.
Yeah, the gadget guy.
Yeah, the gadget guy.
Go gadget.
Well, here's the thing. He has to perform. He has to come out and perform, because they did draft in the first round Jahan Dotson. So he's going to be, breathing down his neck for that number 2 spot behind Terry. So he has to do something. So if he doesn't come back out now, then he's going to end up playing the slot probably, or if not even the 4th, because I don't even know who's let me see who their slot is, or the person behind him. But it's, he's going to have to come out and perform. Unfortunately, he's had injuries that's riddled his career since coming to Washington. But it's now or never. Who?
Who are you talking about, bro?
Curtis Samuel.
Oh, that guy, the gadget guy.
Gadget guy.
I thought it was just last year that he was there. I thought he got.
Yeah, but he's been hurt, and then they drafted another receiver. They drafted Jahan Dotson.
Get that boy Tyler Hinkie some. Get that boy Taylor Hinkie some damn players over there. That boy, hey, he can win that job. I'm just saying, he can win that job. Give that boy some weapons, and if Gibson stays healthy, they can make a statement.
You
don't know what Gibson you're gonna get. Last year, you didn't know what Gibson you were gonna get. You don't know if you were going to get.
They answered that, so that's what we're going to go to next.
Oh, Andrew Gibson, you didn't know what you were going to get, and then he'll start, and then they have to take him out that game. You don't know what Gibson you were going to get. You didn't know, so it was very tough. Taylor Hinkie is a G.
But you know what? Antonio Gibson, he's another one that's going to have a position battle. They drafted a 3rd round draft pick, Brian Robinson. Hold on one second, guys.
And I think McKissick left too.
No, he's still there. J.D. McKiss is still there.
I know he was going to leave, and then I think at the last minute, was that right? Was he going to leave, and then he backed out and just stayed?
Yeah, he's ended up staying. He ended up staying. Give me 1
He
second.
was supposed to leave or some shit like that. Well, yeah. Well, as we wait for Big Philly, he's probably opening up the package for his shirt or jersey or gown. You know, he got a big one. It's so big it looks like a blanket. Yeah, yeah.
Why are you trying me like that, bro?
What did I say? I didn't say anything wrong. You could hear me. Is this thing
Well,
on?
so listen. Anyway, as I was saying, there's gonna be interesting competition there too at running back. So they did bring in some answers there, some competition to better the play, and hopefully they come out and perform, and Washington will be a lot better to compete in that division. Because honestly, right now, looking at it on paper, there's only two teams that are contending for that division. Don't get me wrong, he is a solid number 3 though.
If they could fix that run and they could finally find a quarterback,
Yep,
they
yeah,
could
100%.
they
That team
yeah.
is good. The team has pieces. It just needs a good quarterback. They just need a good quarterback. That's what they're missing. That quarterback. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Um, we'll move on now to the third team. It ain't the Cowgirls. It's the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Eagles. I really like that acquisition with AJ Brown going there. It seemed like Jalen Hurst and AJ were relatively really really tight because as you see, Jalen was at AJ Brown's draft party. So they already have chemistry. So hopefully that entails onto the field. To think that AJ Brown and to with him and their wide receiving core, it's gonna be a little scary. That defense is stacked.
Yeah, but I think AJ Brown be at almost everybody's draft party because he was at Elijah Moore's draft party too.
Well, no, Jalen was at AJ Brown's draft
He-
party.
Maybe he's just a party person.
No, but it wasn't that he was at Jalen's draft party. It was Jalen at AJ Brown's draft party
Oh,
for
really?
AJ Brown. Yeah, the year that he came out.
Must have been a freshman or something. Was he in high school?
No, it didn't. AJ's only been in the league for like 3 years. That was his freshman year of
Really?
Alabama. I think so,
Really?
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Hmm.
Let me see when AJ Brown got drafted. I think he's only been in the league for like 2 years, 3
Okay.
years.
I believe you.
Hold on, to here. He's 25.
That's it.
Yeah, he's only 25. He's young.
I'm
Yeah, he got drafted in 2020.
I'm 25 plus 11. Yeah, it says it on my ID.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, he's only been in the league for 2 years. So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, that was probably when Jalen went to Ohio State after all that debacle in Alabama. So it's gonna be interesting to see that. You know, like Zoo came on here and said Philly takes that division. Are they the contender? Are they the contender that comes out of the East?
Zoo said what? What did Zoo
Zoo,
say?
uh, Zoo.
Stop. You better stop that. Don't. You better stop that. Stop that.
Do they take the division? Do the Eagles have enough to take that division right now, as it stands? It's not go Eagles, go Willie. It's fly Eagles, fly. Just giving y'all a heads up.
I don't know, man.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Will on here commenting. Why isn't he on here yet? He's still at work.
I don't know.
He over here commenting left and right. Why don't you just hop on the live?
I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, man. They could be a contender. I mean, they have the defense. They did some additions to the secondary. They drafted a young defensive tackle to come in to play on that defensive line. They look a little scary. They look a little scary now on defense. And if AJ Brown comes in and performs, along with Hurts and everybody and all the other supporting cast, they could do something.
But is he gonna get the ball? They like to run a lot. A lot.
They do like to run a lot.
A lot. They like to run a lot.
Well, and they're also looking into bringing somebody else for training camp. There was a report that came out today that Jaquan Hardy did a workout with them. They're looking to bring in an extra back in for training camp. And he was the running back for the Cowgirls.
I'm not convinced on Jalen Hurts yet.
Hold on one second.
Not convinced.
It's going to be a minute, man. He's got like another one. He has a lot of upside, but can he bring it? Can he put it all together? That's the issue with Jalen Hurts. Can he put it all together? He did get beat out by Tua in Alabama. So it's going to be a little interesting to see what he does there. This year, I think it's still going to be the same old Jalen Hurts. He's going to run the ball a lot. He's going to make some mistakes. He's going to try to push the ball down the field a lot, which is what he tried to do last year. And unfortunately, he lost a couple due to turnover.
He better stop bullshitting when they put Gardner Minshew. Get that Gardner Minshew effect going on, baby. Get that Gardner Minshew effect going on. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but they did do enough. They did add pieces, so he has no excuse. They added a lot of pieces to that team to help him. So he's got the weapons, like Huevo said. He has the weapons. Now it's time to play.
He has the weapons. Now, can he throw to those weapons? I mean, I don't see what the excuse was last year. Mm-hmm. I don't see what the excuse was last year.
Yep. I don't, maybe. Well, they had a lot. They had some injuries at the wide receiver position, midway in through the season and things like that. So there was that issue. I'll give him that.
I think he gets happy feet, and then he had Devontae. He had Dallas Goedert.
Devontae was hurt.
Huh?
Devontae was hurt. He had that issue with the elbow, even wore that big elbow brace.
Oh, no. Devontae played 17. He only missed one game last year.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I thought he was playing hurt. I know he was playing.
No,
he was playing hurt.
He almost got 1,000 yards.
Okay. So he did his thing. He did what they brought him in to do.
He had weapons last year to throw the ball. So my question is, now you get AJ Brown. There shouldn't be an excuse for you not to throw the ball. Maybe it's part of the scheme. Maybe it's just but you got to give AJ Brown the ball. You got to give guys like Devontae Smith the ball. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough, man. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. If people are not convinced on Tua, well, damn it, I'm not convinced on goddamn Jalen Hurts. And I dropped the mic.
Hey, I want to see what you're gonna say. So you know what? Let's move on. We already know what the Eagles are. We already know what they need to do. I want to hear Joe. I want to hear Poseidon on Dallas. I want to hear your thoughts on the Cowgirls.
They're despicable.
Hey, to start the segment though, Calvin Joseph was cleared on murder charges.
Who the hell is that?
That's that corner. Remember the corner, their star corner that got picked up for murder. Something happened. I don't know the whole story, but something happened. Somebody died, and they accused him of murder for a bit. But he was cleared on charges today. So he'll be back to training camp, I guess, or he'll be ready to go.
Hey, Willie Beeman, I'm just letting you know, if you're saying that thing, you're saying it on live. Be careful.
Well, did you see how? So somebody who makes fun of me for my spelling, did you see how he spelled season?
Who's that? Who's that?
That was Willie Beeman. Look how he spelled season.
Siasin. Siasin. I'm speaking Chinese, boy.
Payback's a bitch, Willie. On the next one, on to the next
Oh,
one.
how about them cowgirls? How about them cowgirls, bro?
Think CeeDee Lamb takes the next step? Is he going to be the feature number one? CeeDee Lamb?
Oh, he a beast.
He is a beast, but will he fill in Amari Cooper's shoes? Will he fill Amari Cooper's shoes?
He's a beast.
He is a beast. I'm not taking that away. He is a monster. He could play the number one, but I mean, Amari Cooper's Amari Cooper.
He's a beast.
Oh man! So I guess you're saying that he is going to be the feature number one. He can step up to the plate.
I mean, obviously, Amari Cooper's not there anymore, so
He has to. He has no choice. He has no freaking choice. Question: Elliott or Pollard?
that's a very good question.
Elliott or Pollard? I have that over here somewhere.
Bong 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 bong
Bah!
bong 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 bong
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
bong 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 bum ba-dum bum 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 bum.
Bah! That's it. That's the question.
Clearly.
Oh no! Just in time.
I want to take Pollard. I really want to take Pollard.
I like Pollard. I think Zeke is.
I really want to take Pollard.
What's going on, Will?
What's going on, fellas?
All right, what's going on, Webbo?
What's going on, Poseidon? Everything good with you, my boy?
Hey, yes, sir. You already know. We talking about these cowgirls, so I feel, I feel better. I feel better, better. But I don't know, man. I just feel that Pollard. Is that I hate talking about these cowgirls because they suck. They suck so bad in every aspect of the game. I'll take Pollard.
I like.
You got them winning the division, though. You got them winning the division.
No, I do not. I never said that.
Well, so who you got?
You ain't got the Eagles winning it.
No,
So you got Washington?
Huh?
Who do you got winning the division?
The Eagles winning it.
I got the Eagles.
Bro, you listen. Hold on. You really think Jalen Hurts could throw the rock, bro? I mean, he didn't throw it that much last year.
I understand that, but it's the Cowgirls or the Eagles, and I'm gonna go with the Eagles over the Cowgirls. Because the Cowgirls always find a way to fuck up.
I think it's gonna slow down the offense losing. Amari Cooper.
Of course.
I think it'll slow it down. I think they'll pick
who they bring in as wide receivers.
Michael Gallup and they got CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, they remember Michael Gallup was up for contract, and they chose Michael Gallup over Amari Cooper.
That was the dumbest thing they could have done.
Why? Michael Gallup ain't that bad.
I know. Paying Amari Cooper a lot of money, bro. What you expect, bro? Talking about the money.
I get that. You're right. Oh, they got James Washington, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, and Noah Brown are the prices.
They got Washington for Pittsburgh. They got James Washington for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So they good. They good. But the Cowboys would just be the Cowboys, They self-destruct.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I think is going to happen. They're going to self-destruct and blow up, and they're going to lose games that they should have won, which unfortunately is going to decide the division. Obviously it depends on how these teams play each other and during the season. But since we're going to talk about the wide receivers, do you think Dak will take that next step at $40 million a year? Because that's what he's getting paid right now.
Well, what type of question there? What do you mean next step?
Why do you mean, bro?
How many steps does he need to take, bro?
I don't know. Maybe get the playoffs and win a game. That's the next step.
Hey, he's gone to the playoffs,
but he's got to win some games.
He might be the next Tony Romo, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's got to win games. They said it. They said to him that it's not just me.
He win games. He does win games.
But who is that to blame, though? At the end of the day,
coaching. It's that damn Green Bay Packer coach that they have.
But what about before that? Oh, they had McCarthy ain't what he used to be. He outdated in my book.
The problem is he's trying to run that same scheme that everybody already figured out.
That's what I said. He outdated, bro. I just said that.
He's not evolving. That's what it is. He's not evolving. And that was the issue.
To be honest, they do got a good, solid quarterback in Dak.
No, Dak is great. Dak would be
great, but
no, he's a good quarterback to have. 40 million stuff.
Do you think he's better than Tony Romo?
Yeah.
So then you got to put him up there. You got right below Troy Aikman.
I mean,
is he right? But yeah, he's right. But he destroyed all Troy Aikman. I think.
I would say this. Hold on.
I would be at least
Super Bowl, so you can
Cowboys history.
What I would say right now in this current position, right, with no playoffs, if you're gonna go by record, right, by what they have done, I would say Tony might be either just under him or tied with him with Dak for now until Dak moves on and wins a playoff game, does what Tony Romo never did. Is what I'm saying. If you're gonna go based off of, I would say if you're gonna go based off of accolades in the NFL, I would say like that for now. I'm not saying. I'm just saying more or less.
A lot. They need to run the ball a lot.
And they're not doing that. Elliott's not doing it. Elliott's just not getting it done. And that's why I like Pollard.
They got him playing hurt. I don't like Elliott anyways, but they got him playing hurt.
Why you don't like Elliott? Does he look like Mickey Mouse?
He tried, bro. To me, I never liked Elliott. I thought that was garbage from Ohio State, but
you know why? You want to know why they can't run?
He just got over 1,000 yards, but
he can't run the ball because Joe Philbin was the coach. He was the offensive line coach.
I mean,
another Green Bay Packer.
In 6 seasons, he did rush for 1,000 yards 4 times.
That was another Green Bay Packer. Joe Philbin.
Make it seem like 1,000 is ridiculous, bro. Like
that's why they're joking. They brought all these Green Bay Packer coaches, and they choke. Just like they do in Green Bay. Haven't you noticed that? I've noticed that. Yes.
Well, we'll see.
And they have, to have 47 receptions for only 287 yards.
Well, y'all brought in a coach that hasn't done anything either. But they have choked too.
But he's a good coach.
He's better than Philbin. He's better than
Philbin. Bro, I think Philbin won a Super Bowl with the Packers.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did as a offensive coordinator. That just drawn up plays.
And that's what happens. That's what happens. You end up getting a head coaching job because you end up winning a Super Bowl with a team, and everybody thinks, this guy's good.
Well, obviously,
what? Yeah, same shit with Belichick and all these guys, bro. What do you think? You think they come from a tree that's garbage? They come from teams that have Super Bowl caliber coaches like Kyle Shanahan, and Kyle Shanahan came from his dad, who was another Super Bowl champion. All
Yeah,
it all sprinkles down. It's all sprinkled down effect.
it's called
Like
pedigree. It's called
Yeah,
Mariucci came from
but
Mike Holmgren. Like Mariucci came from Mike Holmgren. You know, that's just all a chain
okay,
game, bro.
I can understand that. I understand that. But how many coaches, these guys that come under these coaches have been successful? These coaches get fired left and right. These
Yeah,
coaches
but those are
get
the
fired
one.
left
Those
and
are the
right,
one.
back to where
Those
they started.
ones. But that's what I'm saying. But those are the ones that get opportunities. Those are the ones that get opportunities. You think Brian Flores just got an opportunity because he was coaching? He was coaching a sorry team. No, he was coaching. He was coaching with Bill Belichick, and they were winning, and
Right,
that's got opportunity.
right. Yes.
They don't
And
do. Where did Mike
he
Tomlin come
do it.
from? Where did Mike Tomlin come from? Like, where did he come from?
Didn't
Like,
he come?
where did he come from? Yeah, where did Mike Tomlin come from? Out of where?
out of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, yeah. He was so they
They
signed with him.
behind Bill
They signed
Howard.
him with.
He was behind Bill Howard.
I understand that. So they signed within. So he was a coach with the Pittsburgh Steelers already before that, or he came from somewhere else, or they picked him up from a college. What is it?
Let's look. Let's find that out for you, sir. I'll find that out for you.
Because if you look at the majority of all these coaches, they all stem from somebody. They all stem from another team that somebody just picked up.
Come from somebody's trade. I understand where you're at, but he's been in Pittsburgh his whole entire career.
Yeah, but where did he come from? Because nobody knew about Mike Tomlin.
I mean, he had Big Ben, man.
Just like nobody, like, okay, not to take shots, but nobody knows about your coach. But they all know that he comes from the 49ers and he comes from that tree.
It's called the pedigree, bro. He's from that tree. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that's what the NFL is, bro. First it was Bill
No,
Parcells.
no, no, no. Hold on. Come on. Let's. Regardless of where they come from, obviously you got to come with a resume.
No, he came. Yeah,
That's
he had
why
a
they're
resume.
getting the
He had
jobs.
hey, I'm sorry. He had a better resume than
How
Adam
did he
Gates.
get? They could have went with Doug Peterson.
Yeah. Or they could have made a real they did make a real push at Sean Payton. So
They could have made. Yeah, because again, Stephen Ross likes associates. But but to
But
answer
what
the
it is, I want to know where Mike Tomlin came from, bro.
question, huh?
Where did Mike Tomlin come from? Where was he
Bill
coaching?
Howard, he came from Bill Howard's coaching tree.
He's been
Bill Coward?
Bill
yeah.
Cowher, yeah.
He's been in Pittsburgh his whole entire career.
Yeah, he came from Bill Cowher's coaching tree.
His whole
Bill
entire
Cowher retired and he stepped up. He was a defense coordinator.
his whole entire career.
If I remember correctly, he was a DC.
You see, bro. Y'all ain't got Wikipedia, bro.
Yo, hold on. I'm gonna ask somebody. Look at Gordito. Look at Gordito's fucking name. He named himself El Flaco. Yeah, right.
Man, he started. Listen, man. He started off. He started off. Listen, this is where he started off. If you want to talk professionally, he started off with the Cincinnati Bengals as a defensive back coach from '99 to 2000. Then he became a defensive back coach for the Buccaneers from 2001 to 2005. Then he played for the Minnesota Vikings as a defensive.
I think we lost you. Hello. I think we lost him. You need to pay that internet connection, boy. You need to get it together. 1 terabyte, homie. Well, let's see if we can get him back here again, Mr. Mike Tomlin. I can understand your hesitation. You back?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hey, listen, man. He came back. He came from Cincinnati, bro. He started off in Cincinnati professionally. Before that, he was in college.
Yeah, but his career. Okay, what you're saying. What tree did he come from?
I don't know because it don't look like he coming from any tree.
And it don't
It don't
right.
look like he coming.
So, so what do you? So what you're saying is that he's a good coach.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
Okay, that's and that is
He
true.
hasn't he
He's a
hasn't
good coach.
have a losing season. He hasn't had a
No,
losing
he
season.
has
Coach.
no, he has not. No, he has not. But he is a good coach. He is a good coach.
But I just saying though, I'm just saying, like all these coaches get opportunities. All if you look at all the hirings in this off season, if you look at a lot of them, it's people that are coming from people's back in the tree. It's coming from the Vikings just hired the the offensive coordinator from the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, what was the other one? Kyle Shanahan lost Salah. He lost Salah to the Jets because they just came up with the Super Bowl too. Remember?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And all these people like that's what I'm saying. You guys, he just lost the coach you just got. He just lost him because of where they went in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't really get these coaches from losing teams getting opportunities like that.
Right. I mean,
Like Dan Campbell, look, like Dan Campbell, like he might be he's a good coach. I think he's a good coach.
it's a motivator.
But in Detroit, you gotta let that shit sink in and let that shit marinate. That shit don't you know what I'm saying? That's something you gotta slow cook. That ain't something you put on the grill, you cook grill far like a little thing say you gotta slow cook this shit because the Lions ain't gonna be nothing for the next couple years.
Obviously, we're just
Yeah, but that's the thing but that's what the Lions organization needs to understand. If you're going to try to build something, you got to let that shit kind of grow there. You can't be like, okay, you didn't do shit in 4 years, on to the next one, and then we're going to bring somebody in. You know what I'm saying? And every 4 years, the shit changes and the shit changes and the shit changes. And the shit never changes because you're always every 4 years. If you don't win a Super Bowl, if you don't make it to the playoffs, hey, it's on to the next coach.
that's football, bro.
Yeah, but what does that build? But what does that build? What does that build with your fan base? What does that build with like as an organization? What does that build? It builds bad. It builds bad energy
That's why you
because you're
get.
not building anything there. Every
That's
time you build something, every time you start building some foundation, and you're like, okay, we're getting somewhere. Bomb. Okay, you know what? This shit ain't working. It's like knocking down the house and starting all over again. You're like, what the fuck? So we did all this shit to get here, and now we throwing this shit apart.
But it works like any other job. It works like any other job. Once you become
But
toxic in the workplace, once you become toxic, you could be a coach, you could be a player, you could be a bus driver, a truck driver. Once you become toxic and they want to get rid of course, there's there's aspects that you have to go around. But again, for head coaches in the NFL, it's that resume. You got to come in there. You got to come with a plan. It's like fucking trying to get a loan at a bank. You got to come in there with a plan and that what you're gonna do. Some of them they sell it, and McDaniel he has that attitude where yeah I can hire this guy because of course he's gonna be cracking jokes because he has that vibe. Some people like that serious, all yeah, tough guy type of attitude. Some people like the funny
yeah,
guy.
I feel you. I feel you.
So, and I'm not saying, look, and at the end of the day, Flores was a prime example. They made it that it was, an issue about the minority coaches. Okay, there isn't a lot of minority coaches that get hired. That's absolutely true. Marvin Lewis Did Marvis Lewis ever come back to the NFL after he was fired from the Bengals?
No.
I think so.
The only one that got hired this year is Levy,
Lovie Smith.
and he was a head coach for a while.
And black coaches can coach the shit out of football because that's all they do. That's all they do. A lot of them volunteer for that shit, but then you got your share of white coaches that do coach football. Bill Belichick is one of them. And when they were when they were in Cleveland, what did Bill Belichick do? He came from a losing organization. Now one.
Yeah.
He came from two of them. From two.
What was it two?
Well,
The Patriots wasn't losing. The Patriots didn't have anything until he got there.
oh shit! I'm gonna watch this. No, but he was in the Browns, and wasn't he in
He was with the Giants,
and with the Giants?
but he won a Super Bowl with the Giants. That's when he was. That was when he was on the Bill Parcells.
Bill Parcells.
Yeah, he was on the Bill Parcells.
Because he first started off with the Browns.
Yeah. But he falls from the Bill Parcells. He falls from the Bill Parcells tree, if I'm not mistaken. Yo, what's going on with this? Y'all hear me? Phil. Yo. What the fuck?
I'm sorry about that, peoples. I had a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yo. Yeah,
I
what's
had a
going
little bit
on,
of
man? What the
technical
hell happened
difficulties, my man.
here? I know. I thought I was just talking to myself for a second. But anyway,
But
man, we got so off
yeah,
topic, bro.
I mean, he did. At least he did come from one losing organization, which was Cleveland. That he, apparently, he went in there and he wanted full control, and
Bill?
they gave him that full control in the Patriots. So you really don't know what you're going to get out of a head coach. You really don't know. McVay, look at McVay. McVay's a hell of a
But he
coach.
came from he coming from the Kyle Shanahan tree.
You're right. Okay. Regardless if he comes from the Kyle Shanahan tree or whatever.
And that's where this is where the NFL is going towards. It's going towards these type of coaches that are offensive minded coaches that are offensive friendly. That's what they're going after. Because that's what the league is turning into. The league want to see you put up points. They don't want to see these 13-9 games or 13-6 games. They want to see 24-36. They want to see good games, like people scoring. So why you think everything has changed to more offensive minded towards everything?
Because there's a lot of money involved, big dog.
Of course, with these goddamn contracts that all these people are getting.
Hey, real quick, guys. I'm sorry to. First of all, I'm sorry I disappeared for a minute. I have a guest here. My sister-in-law's birthday is today, so. But real quick though, again, we're holding a raffle August 15th. Not one, not two, but 3 tickets. Section 154, row 32 plus the parking pass. August 20th.
I'm trying to win it.
Hey, brother. Hey, you gotta subscribe. I know you subscribed. Well, I don't know if it really counts. We gotta discuss that. I don't know if that counts in the panel. Subscribes and wins. I don't
No
think that's
worry. I get my son to subscribe. Man, we win. You already know.
well. There you go. Well, that is true. That is a technicality. But
We got a loophole, baby.
all you have to do is subscribe to qualify on YouTube. August 15th, we're gonna have a drawing, a live raffle drawing for those 3 tickets. We're also gonna do it again for the Philadelphia game. We're gonna do a live with the Philly sports guy. I'm gonna add that to our segment there the following week when we have him on the show prior to the Philadelphia Eagles Dolphins game. So yeah, man, all you gotta do is subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, come on in, subscribe. And get the chance to win 3 tickets, man. That is all. Back to the conversation.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, you see, yeah, they're getting a ridiculous amount of money. You saw last year. Was it last year or the year before that? I think it was last year, right? That guy paid this whole bunch of money, right? That got his contract last year, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's $40 million a year. That's what I was saying.
And he was what? Like he was like number what? Number 1 or number 2 on the list for most paid quarterback. Yeah, and look at him now. He's like number 8.
Yeah.
So every year that salary cap going up, making more money, bro. So,
but those rankings are, again, everything's based off of opinion. Right? Everybody has a different opinion on each quarterback. So it's tough to even rank these quarterbacks nowadays on where they fall. Or the play.
Well, you trying to get a franchise quarterback?
Players themselves.
Why you breaking up, bro? Why your shit breaking up?
Huh?
Why your shit breaking up, bro?
It's because you on here, homie. It's because you on here, bro. You give me that bad juju.
Yeah, whatever.
Bad Jew.
But it's too much. There's too much money involved, man. So, the NFL, what they do is they gotta sell, homie. They gotta sell. And if your market's not selling,
yeah, but you're looking for a franchise quarterback. That's what you're looking for. At the end of the day, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a franchise quarterback.
Everybody is. I mean, clearly, you need a franchise quarterback to win. You need to have a complete team to win the Super Bowl, homie. You need to have a complete team. So, NFL's the mafia.
You heard that because he did his gematria.
They know. Hey, listen, Linda. They know how to make money.
Of course they do. I know.
Legally.
I know. Boy, these mosquitoes ain't playing out here, my boy.
Oh shit!
Sorry, guys. I had a computer issue, and now I am on my cell phone.
I see that.
But yeah, definitely.
So
I hear you though. Well, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
But Poseidon, like I said, Poseidon don't like the Cowboys, but he got them winning the division.
Nah. I ain't got them. I really want to go with Washington, man.
Woo!
But then again, hold on.
The Washington.
You saying so? Wait, is this Washington and Tyler Hickey beats out Wentz, or is this with Wentz?
He's not gonna beat Wentz. You look at the Tyler Hickey video that they put out about him saying that he's gonna be the backup. You already know he's gonna be the backup.
So again, who do you got winning the division now, Poseidon? Now that we got that cleared out the way.
I just like Taylor here. I like him. I like, that boy got that tough guy swag, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. He played like Favre because that's his favorite player. You see, it always comes back to a Green Bay thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. That's what I like. Though.
I can't wait until we talk about the North.
Don't worry.
Hey, I hope
I
you're
don't
on
know,
time now.
man. I don't know. I really don't know that division. Normally
Well, you got the
they
Cowboys, dog. Just stop playing.
what?
Stop playing that.
Nah, I ain't picking no Cowboy. I like them cowgirls, bro. I don't like them cowgirls. I'm gonna have to. Well, damn, man. If only I could.
Listen, I don't. The Commanders is not a bad choice, bro. Because Carson Wentz would go out there and kind of shit on the Eagles. If he doesn't throw left-handed interceptions out here, what's up?
You think he'll play a full season?
Who Wentz?
Yeah.
I don't know how good the offensive line is. They got two good running backs. They
Hey,
got two good running backs.
Joe Burrow just went to the Super Bowl with a sorry ass line, bro.
Yeah, but he had receivers, though. He had receivers, and he had a good running back. And that defense stepped up at the right time. The defense that was garbage, not really garbage the whole season, but really wasn't solid. Ain't nobody thought, oh, you gotta watch out for the Bengals defense, bro. Bengals defense good.
So where do you put the Cowboys in that division, bro?
I got a number 2 or
Yeah,
number 3.
I got
Number
a
2 or number 3. Because of the Commanders, I can see the Commanders making a push. I can see that. I can see it. But something about like Carson Wentz, like you said, you even said it. Carson Wentz don't be Carson
What's
Wentz.
up, JB? What's up, JB? Welcome to the show, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Carson Wentz gonna be Carson Wentz, and I agree. I agree. He ain't gonna be throwing you them left-handed interceptions out here, man. Because they be trying to do too much with the ball instead of letting it go or taking the sack or throwing the ball away. He be trying to do too much. So
Strange things have happened in the last couple of years in the NFL. Strange things have happened.
That team,
Strange things.
listen.
But I can still see. I even though they lost Amari Cooper, I can still see. I don't want to say it, but I do see the Cowgirls winning that division once again, though.
But listen, like he was supposed to win. He was supposed to win the AFC South last year. Carson Wentz.
The Cowboys got a two-headed monster, dog. So
Carson Wentz last year was supposed to win the AFC South with the Indianapolis Colts, and he choked.
like always.
And he choked. And then you gonna bring him over here to the Commanders, which they got a good team. They got a good team. They got a good team on paper. Look nice. Look nice. It's not bad. But then what is he gonna do? Oh, we got a close game. And all of a sudden he throws an interception. He's out of there. Puta madre, no me diga. And then you get pissed off. But then he comes back and he scores a touchdown. And then you're happy. But by the end of the game, you went up and down like a roller coaster. You don't know what you're gonna get with Carson Wentz. One game you're gonna play good. The next 2 games he might play like straight mierda. So that's why it's hard to have them winning the division. But I could see them probably getting number 2 or number 3. The Giants, bro. I don't know about the Giants, bro. I can't really tell you shit about the Giants because that team everybody on that team is hurt. So
Yeah, they struggled with injuries last year.
That's like you could say that team is inconclusive. Because I don't think not one time. I don't know if I could be wrong. I could be saying a lot of shit right now, but I don't think one time last year they played with a full roster, like their starting roster, like you know what I'm saying. Everybody in their position where they were supposed to be. I don't think last year they did that. And we're talking about key, and we're probably talking about key positions too, like wide receiver,
let me
tight
ask
end, running back.
Let me ask you, Booker
quarterback
or Barkley?
What you mean, Booker or Barkley?
Booker or Barkley with the Giants?
Which Booker?
Devontae.
The one that played for the Falcons?
No, he played for the Denver. He played for Denver.
Oh no, okay, yeah. I'm sorry. The one that played for Denver.
He had a
I'm, I'm,
solid
I'm putting
season last year.
I'm putting in Barkley. But Barkley needs to learn how to go. Barkley just needs to stop doing this dancing so much, man. Just hit. You too big to be dancing, bro. Hit the hole and keep going. Run the motherfucker over. Stop tippy toeing. Stop tippy toeing. Trying to look for the hole. Trying to
What's
look
up?
for the hole. Go run through that hole.
Hey,
You
for
too
y'all,
to be
for
doing
those
all
of
that.
you who don't know who MCJB is, he is I'm gonna say an artist. He does a lot of work with lyrics and stuff like that. Uh, with dolphin songs and things like that. So he's a cool artist. Look him up, MC JB. He did some stuff there with Miami Sports Music. So shout out to MC JB. Thank you for coming on the show, bud. Proceed.
Bro, I don't
Carry
even know
on,
what
carry on.
Carry on.
over here with this nonsense, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
But, you know,
So let me ask.
unbelievable.
All right. So who do you got winning the division? You said the Eagles, right?
I think the Eagles got it. I think the Eagles got it. They got a decent defense, which I think they got.
So
A
you sold,
lot of
so
people,
you sold on
a lot of
her.
people be surprised. Am I sold on Hurts?
I think that he
But I
has.
think, I think. Listen, I think Hurts can play. I don't think Hurts is bad. I think he can play. But I think if he doesn't have a run game, it kind of bothers, it kind of hurts him because then he can't do the play action, and that's what he really. I think that's really where he strives at because in the play action he can roll out, and if he don't see nothing, then he could go for the run, and if he do see something, then he can hit you with that because he could throw the ball. It's not like he's not accurate. He's more
Right.
accurate than
Yeah,
Lamar
we
Jackson
know he can throw the ball, but he didn't throw enough of the ball last year.
because
And
I
that's
think it's the fact that there was no run game. There was no run game last year.
what
Remember,
you
if
mean.
I'm not mistaken,
They did have a solid
bro,
run
this guy
game,
was
even
hurt.
though
This
Miles
guy was
Sanders
hurt
went
last
down.
year.
Question.
Yeah, but
Will.
Sanders
they
was hurt.
still had a decent run game
Yeah,
with
but
Miles
it's not.
Sanders going down last year.
Who, man? Like you have a running back by committee. Who you have? Bart Scott?
Well, I mean,
You have Bart
they
Scott. Who else?
played
Who else
solid. He
you
played
have?
solid,
But who?
huh?
Wait, what you call solid? What you call solid? You got
I
to
have
put up the numbers. You got to let me know the.
I have a question. I have a question for Will. All right, since you have Philly winning the division, November 27th,
They play Green Bay.
20 NBC, 8:20 p.m. NBC. You
They
already
play
know what
Green Bay.
time it is. Green Bay, Philly. Who do you got?
And we're playing Green Bay, right?
You playing at Philly.
Philly. And November 27th.
That's if I'm not mistaken, that's Thanksgiving.
No, that's not Thanksgiving. That's I think that's
Damn,
right.
bro,
NBC,
you don't know.
NBC Sunday night. Sunday night. I'm sorry.
That's right after Thanksgiving. And you know, I got the Packers winning that. I got the Packers winning it.
Oh, I
It'll be a
cannot
close,
wait.
it's gonna be a tough game. It'll be a tough game, but I got the Packers winning it. It'll be a tough game.
I mean, they have a decent
I'm not gonna say they're gonna blow them out.
they have a decent schedule. They start off in Detroit. They play Minnesota, followed by the Commanders, Jaguars, Cardinals, Cowboys. They don't see the Cowboys till October. Pittsburgh, Texans, Commanders again, Indianapolis, followed by Green Bay. Then they play the Titans at home. Then they go to New York to play the Giants, the Bears, the Cowboys, the Saints, and then they end the season against the Giants.
What week is that? What week is that against us?
The 27th.
But what week is that? That's like week 10.
I'll tell you right now. Give me a second. Hold on, I gotta count it down. Give me a second. I gotta go back to this page. Shit. Come on.
Now back to you. What you call a decent run game, Joe? A decent run game. What did he put up? What did Bart Scott put up last year?
It's week 11. Sorry.
Week 11. And they went on a bye? Or they already on a bye? Or they still haven't played a bye?
Doesn't tell me when their bye is here. Hold on. I gotta look at it. See when there's a gap. It looks like their bye is between the Dallas and Pittsburgh game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye is week what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So week 8 is their bye.
Okay.
Week 8 is their bye.
I think we got that. I think we'll get that.
Because they go look, they play the Cowgirls
Okay.
go on their bye, and then they play the Cowgirls at home, go on their bye, and then play Pittsburgh at home. That's a nice little stand there. And they go away, and then they come back, go away, come back, and then that's when they play you. That's pretty good.
But tell me what you call good numbers. What you call good numbers by the run game from Philadelphia? Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Jalen Hurts did
I'm gonna let you know
all
right
the
now,
numbers.
homie.
Come on, Phil, let's go. Beat him. Come on, Phil.
I'm sorry, say it
Come on,
again.
Phil. You got that double screen.
Nah, not really.
Somebody put
Not really.
a funny picture here. I want to see if I can save it. Let's see this stuff.
So Phil, who you got winning the division right now? While we
I have to agree with you though, Will. I think Philly's gonna win this division. It's gonna be tight between them and Dallas. But like you said earlier, I think that Dallas is gonna buckle under the pressure as they always do. And that's why I keep saying, is Dak gonna take that next step to lead that team into the playoffs? You know, he has to, you know,
he has a wild card maybe.
but even then, and he has to win a playoff game. He hasn't done that yet.
It depends where you go in your wild card.
Hey, I just wanted to look. Somebody put on here on one of these Facebook Dolphin fan groups that I follow. They put this up. I found this hilarious. Hold on, let me take the banner off.
Yeah, look at Tyreek Hill pissed off.
The Hill begs Chiefs to trade back the draft picks. They got jokes. But yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Oh, look who decided to grace. Oh, that's nice, man. I thought that was.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear now.
I can hear you now. I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Hear me?
Welcome Iceman to the panel.
Those
The
Cowboys are
I hear you
trash.
guys.
Those Cowboys are trash.
I hear you guys breaking
Dog
up. That's
water
why.
trash. No, I'm joking. Hey, what's good with y'all guys? What's going on, fellas? What's up, Philly, Poseidon, Willie, Huevo, everyone, bro? It's good.
What's up?
Hey, I just wanted to hop on this real quickly, bro. I ain't got that long to speak, but I'm gonna just be here for like 30 seconds and then say my piece. I gotta go real quick. Hey, the Cowboys stink, bro. Redskins are smelly. All those Giants, they're my second favorite team because I like the blue, and the Cowboys are smelly, and everyone in that division can suck it. Go Fins. Philly, I love your stream, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Poseidon, whoever, and Willie, everyone, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Much love, much respect. I'm out. What?
You're on your own stream now?
On that part time.
Yeah,
I can't hear you.
Yeah, man. Elgo Dito coming through real quickly to say what's good. That's why I can't say that long, bro. I wanted to say what's good real quick because I saw you guys was on.
They had
I created a second channel, bro. The Fins 100, bro. So we're gonna try our best, but yeah, man.
When are you guys airing? When are you guys airing?
We're gonna air tomorrow, no doubt. Tomorrow I got 2 days off. I got today off, so today's been a relaxed day, chillax. I have not done anything today. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna relax today. Okay. And then tomorrow I got day off too, but on my day off tomorrow, I'm gonna take advantage and just go from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Oh damn, that's a long stream.
Yeah, man, I have to. There's a lot to talk about and some other things we gotta break down. To our people, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of shit, man. A lot of videos.
What's Batman's first stream?
I have no clue, bro. I have no clue.
All right,
I have no clue, but I'm supporting Batman through thick and thin, no doubt. Though, as you guys know that.
He gave us much love. He gave us much love. We're gonna return that love.
Yes, sir, bro. Hey, but like that being said, bro, please hit that like and sub on Big Philly's channel, Willie's, Poseidon's, whoever, everyone, bro. Subscribe to them, bro. Turn on post notifications for all live things and post noties, all that good stuff. Please, guys, please support this. All right, y'all, I'm out, guys.
Check y'all out tomorrow.
For sure. Hey, Phil. Not Phil. Phil, because you take forever. Poseidon. So what is the numbers, bro?
Wait,
what up, man?
I didn't hear the question. What was the question?
Bro, put up the number for Philadelphia run game last year.
The statistics for run?
No, just put up the individuals. Because Jalen Hurts, I think, rushed for the most yards last year for them.
Rushing, Jalen Hurts did 139 attempts, 784. Miles Sanders, 137, 754. So he had about 30 yards on him with what 7, 8, 9, 2 more carries.
And how many games did Miles Sanders play?
12. And
12.
Jalen 15.
How many did they don't got Mark Scott in there? Or Boston or whatever his name is?
Scott 87,
Boston Scott.
337. And then Jordan Howard 86, 406. Kenneth Gainwell 68 for 291. Jason Huntley 13 for 51. And then trickles down from there.
And you call that solid? Poseidon.
I mean, they did run combined. Hold on, but combined they ran 2,715 yards. Combined.
Yeah, combined because of Jalen Hurts, and that's it.
And Jalen, all right. So the issue with Jalen,
Pro Bowler next year.
Jalen threw 3,100 yards, 61 completion rating, with 16 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, and he was sacked 26 times. Now, the issue with
what you do
with Philly was that Philly. All right, so Devontae Smith had 900 yards receiving, but then the nearest receiver from him only put up 600 yards. Other than, and I'm not going with tight ends, I'm going about receivers. So the problem was they didn't have consistency at the receiving end. So they brought in AJ Brown to pair up with Devontae Smith and added Voter, and then they're gonna probably I think they traded away Jalen Rager. They're gonna be a lot better at that receiving core, which should help and increase the passing yardage.
So don't be all sad or nothing. So that's you. That's you doing that.
Jalen Hurts Pro Bowler next year.
And the defense looks good, bro. They have Darius. They have a Slay there at corner. They got a good defense, bro. That defense is stacked, man. They still have Fletcher Cox. They have a couple. And then they drafted too. They drafted that defensive tackle from Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. It's either Georgia or Alabama in the first round. Georgia, Jordan Davis. They got Jordan Davis to add with Fletcher Cox. You know how hard that's going to be to stop them two guys?
Hey, tell Poseidon that he needs to reset. We need a reboot because you don't know what he's talking about. Reboot.
Hey, you know what? When Will goes on and ranting about our Finns that he continuously disrespects,
I haven't disrespected them yet. I have not disrespected the Finns.
Doubted my Finns.
Then y'all gonna go undefeated. I'm damn fucking Skippy.
I agree.
They ain't going undefeated. Ew, know what I mean? You got the old school jersey too. You got the old school Dolphins jersey. Which one you get, bro? You got like the old one. You got the throwback, the Dan Marino one.
No,
like I know, but the Dan Marino style.
Yeah.
That era.
It's the vintage one that we have.
You ain't even played in that era. Why you ain't get like the Jason Taylor era? That's the people you like. That's the people you grew up with. You don't even know who Dan Marino is.
God. I'm gonna hit it back with it.
You don't even know who Marino is. You only heard about him, bro.
Oh yeah, why you mad that I got myself a nice jersey, bro? My name on it, bro.
Well, that's fine, bro. Looks good.
Why you hating?
Looks good on you.
Yeah, it's better than that green and yellow that you were.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of it. You're gonna see a lot of it on December 25th too.
Yeah, we're gonna see a W on the jumbotron for the
You're
Dolphins.
gonna be like, God damn, how these motherfuckers got more fans than us out here, bro?
Yeah, it's because y'all come to Miami because it's too damn cold in Wisconsin. I don't want to stay there.
Yeah.
They don't want to stay over there. Is JJ Watt and TJ Watt, the Watts.
Hey, tell Poseidon that he need a reboot, bro.
Yo, Poseidon, you got a reboot, man. We don't hear you.
So he need a reboot because he coming out with this misinformation about the Eagles. The Eagles had a good run game last year. It was Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts is leading your running back group, then you gonna tell me you had a solid run game,
But again, they
He
did.
probably meant a collab solid, right?
bro? Listen to what I'm saying. Listen
But
to
you
what
gotta
I'm saying.
hold on. But wait.
You go to, and then
Hold on.
they
You have
talking
to
about
realize. Wait, you have to realize something too, right? This guy played. Jalen Hurts played 3 more games than Miles Sanders. So that takes into consideration too, because then if you really think
I
about it,
understand
hey,
that.
hold on. If he was in
But
those
he's
2 games,
still the
let's say he
quarterback.
averages 15 yards. 15 carries. He becomes the leading rusher.
Phil, bro, why, Phil, Phil, why do you want to go into this discussion when I'm telling you
Hey,
that if
hold
you
up,
if
bro.
you the
Hold
quarterback,
up,
if
bro.
you the
You can
quarterback
hear
and
me
you
now?
out
Hey,
running, yeah, I can hear.
you can hear me now,
It's
huh?
about, it's about time you reboot.
Ahí
Yeah.
va.
Listen, let me tell you something.
What about that?
Tell
You
me,
looking
tell
at
me something.
individual. You looking at individual play. I was trying to say it, but obviously you don't understand. These
That's what I said. Combined 2,700 yards.
these guys rush for almost 3,000 yards combined. Combined,
Who
That's
had
what I
the
said. A collab.
rushing yards?
they still ran the ball well when Miles Sanders went down. They still ran the ball. Even Jordan Howard.
Yeah, Jordan Howard put up yards.
He couldn't even run the ball over. They still ran the ball with Jordan Howard last year.
How many, bro?
You're talking about Jalen Hurts only. Yes, we do
He
know.
had more rushing yards.
Yes,
Hold
because he
on.
can't throw the
Hey,
fucking
real quick.
ball.
Real quick, just to give Will some perspective. The Eagles ran for 2,700 yards combined. Dallas ran for 2,100 yards combined.
Yeah, but Dallas only plays with how many running backs?
It
Two,
doesn't matter.
Two.
It's two. It's the same as
two.
them.
Well,
Two.
how are you gonna compare?
Exactly.
How are
Y'all
you
play. They
gonna
play with like.
compare?
They play with like. They play with like.
Yeah,
Bro,
but hold on.
They
That was
play
due
with
to
like
injury.
7 running
That
backs.
was due to injury. That was
Really,
due to injury. You
really,
can't compare.
really. How
Can't
you
compare.
even gonna say something like that? When
And Jalen Hurts was still your leading rusher.
yeah, he was.
That's
You're
not
Right.
gonna win you. That's
Hey,
not,
another comparison.
I'm not taking that away.
Your
I'm not
beloved
taking
Green Bay
that away.
Packers, 1,900 yards.
I'm not taking that away. I'm not taking that away. But I can tell you one thing: for you to rush for 3,000 yards as a team, you ran that ball and you ran it well.
Yeah.
I understand individual stats. Yes, Jalen Hurts led it, but he was only 20 yards away from Miles Sanders, and Miles Sanders didn't play a full season.
Another team too that they outrushed.
that's a.
Buffalo.
So, but look at the drop from there. Look at the drop in yardage. I listen.
What do you
As a
mean?
team,
Whoa,
you know what's
what
good?
do you
It's
mean?
good.
What do you mean? Hold
It's
on.
good. It's good. This
Elaborate.
time out. It's good to say as a team they rushed for this how many yards. But did they do that on a consistent basis, or they had like games where they rushed for like 300 yards as a team, or they had another game where they rushed for 200 yards as a team?
I think it would have been better if they would have had Miles Sanders in. It would have been. Imagine what they could have done with Miles Sanders being healthy, dude.
But all disrespect, hold on. But all due respect, you realize that you're saying there's a huge drop off. There's only a 30-yard difference on 3 games that of a difference. That's what I'm
I'm
trying to
talking
tell you.
about from Miles Sanders. From Miles Sanders, look at the drop off from there. It's who you said it was? It was Boston Scott or Jordan Howard that had the next
Howard put up 400 yards.
400 yards. So that's a 300-yard difference.
Yeah, but then the next 3 backs are 4, 3, and 2.
Hey, Danny Amendola finally retiring. Just a
Yeah.
little side note there.
So if you really think about it, those 3 backs combined put up 1,000 yards rushing without Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts. they put up 1,000 yards between the three of them. So yes, Poseidon does have a valid point. And then if you think about it, Boston Scott had 7 TDs, Jordan Howard had 3, and Kenneth Gainwell had 5.
But how much of that was for the? How
Hold on,
much of
Miles
that was for
Sanders didn't see the end zone.
Jalen Hurts though? Y'all make it seem like Jalen Hurts that wasn't out here running that rock.
854 out of 27-15. Do the math.
He wasn't good at math. Wasn't good at math.
Do the math. Do the math, bro. They combined. They almost rushed for 3,000 yards.
How many attempts did
wait.
Jalen have?
Let's get into it.
How many attempts did Jalen Hurts have?
I'm gonna hold on. This is Jalen Hurts numbers. Jalen Hurts against Washington ran 7 for 44. Against New York, 2 for 7.
Last year, he attempted 139 rushes. Miles Sanders, 137. Boston Scott, 87. Jordan Howard, 86.
Who had the most? Who had the most?
Again,
bro, he had the most by 2 attempts. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not getting it.
You need to stop. Stop.
Bravo.
They rushed.
He got it on
3,000 yards. That's all I'm gonna say. 3,000 yards. Almost 3,000 yards, bro. If you were to have a 3-headed monster, that's 1,000 yards each for each running back.
But you ain't doing that with your running back. That's what I keep saying. You're not doing it with the running back.
Wait. But you're not getting it,
with the freaking quarterback.
But you're going based off of this again. You're not.
You're talking about a good.
Hold up. You're doing this again.
I ain't got time.
You're doing it again. You're not taking into consideration that Hurts played 3 more games. Hold on.
Okay. He played 3 more games.
He's like, I'm
going to though. He's not
supposed
to be out running your fucking. He's not supposed to be out.
I'm gonna give you food for a thought. They only had 2 games where they rushed the ball under 100 yards. 2 games.
2 games. Okay, I get that.
In the entire year. In the entire year. Come on, bro.
You make it seem like, bro. I'm just gonna say, y'all make it seem like rushing for 100.
3 games last year that they run for under.
Making it seem like rushing for 100 yards as a team is very hard. It's only against certain teams that it's hard to do. Most teams don't hold you less than 100 yards.
Well, Kansas City did.
To who?
Kansas City did it to the Eagles. Not only did the Chiefs do that, the Panthers did that.
But what was the score to the Kansas City game?
42-30.
It was a high. That shit was it was probably a passing game. How many passing attempts they had that game?
Was the pass yards was at 358.
Yeah, see, it was a different type of ball game.
Definitely passed that game, but after that, that 300 never showed up again. After that,
now he got AJ Brown.
113.
But if you got Jalen Hurts out here running the rock, I don't think it benefits. If you have a solid run game, you can tell me that they rush for more than 100 yards every game. But I bet you the majority of the time, Jalen Hurts was the leading rusher.
Well, it might be a possibility.
Yo, right there. You don't think that's a problem, and you don't think, and Poseidon, and you don't think that's a problem. You don't think that's a problem with Buffalo that Josh Allen runs more, that gets more rushing yards than the running back. You don't think that's a problem?
Because their running back was not healthy.
I understand that. So I think that's what I'm saying. If he has a healthy run game, Jalen Hurts should have an easy time winning that division.
Wait. Are you really comparing the quarterback position to the running back position because of yardage of rushing. When you realize that a lot of times when plays break down, these are, remember, Jalen Hurts, they're not designed runs. They're either passing plays that broke down that he needs to scramble, or the passing game is the defense is backed up playing that long ball and he can run 10, 15 yards and get a quick burst. The same thing with Josh Allen. Those are not designed attempts to run. Maybe out of the 100 and whatever that he had, maybe 15 or 20.
Because he was scared to throw the ball.
That makes my argument more of a problem.
He was scared.
That makes my argument more of a problem.
Josh Allen, there was plays where he was running for his life, and the only way to get up was to move up the field, and that's what he did. He moved the ball.
Babu, Josh Allen rushed for more yards than the whole team last year.
Again,
his running back
they passed the ball a lot.
They don't have a running back. They don't have a consistent running back.
And you gonna tell me that they had a two-headed monster in Buffalo? You said that the other day, or yesterday, or today, that they have a two-headed monster.
I don't know. Well, Phil, if you said that, bro,
they had two. Because they had Breida when Buffalo had Breida.
Might as well.
Whoa! When did I say that?
Because if you said that,
I know. Hold on. When did I say that?
Run the tape. Run the tape back.
Hold on. You saying that they have a two-headed monster with Breida?
When they had Breida.
No.
They had Zach Moss.
Breida's not even there.
I know he's not there now.
So why would I say that they have a two-headed monster?
When was he there? A year ago?
Yeah, a year ago. And he didn't play. I don't know what you're talking about. You better go watch that.
You said that. You were the one that said it. And I was like, bro, they don't even got to.
I was talking about the Jets. I was talking about the Jets.
The Jets don't got no run game. What two-headed monster the Jets got?
What you mean? They just drafted
He's nuts.
Bryce Hall. And then they have Carter. Bryce Hall, bro. They just drafted Bryce Hall from Michigan State.
You know him?
Do you know him?
Because I don't even know who that is, bro.
How do you not know who Bryce Hall is, bro? You're retarded. He's the second best back out of last year's draft.
To who?
Michael Carter from
Mel Kiper? To who? Mel Kiper? Or the other? Or the other?
Got drafted in the second
Barnes
round.
game not looking so good, Nick.
Second or third round.
no, what's the score?
That's going to be a
6-2.
two-headed monster, bro.
I'm watching it right now.
Either way, that's false news, Mr. Grouch.
Hey, listen, I'm not grouchy.
Anyways, Buffalo now has.
Oh no, 10-2. Never mind.
I keep telling you they drafted Cook's brother.
Hold on.
I think so.
Brother.
Yep.
Buffalo drafted James Cook. They still kept Singletary, and they brought in Duke Johnson.
Yeah, but that boy Cook gonna
that ticket gone.
He's gonna ball. But
listen, bro. I can't believe you, man.
Let me put words in my mouth.
That ticket gone.
Hey, welcome back on Flacco, even though you're really gordito, but whatever.
Oh, that's gone. India, Plantation Boy. Grand Slam.
Well, you so late, bro. Why you so late on that, bro?
That don't matter. I give out better information than you just did.
No, I didn't. I gave it live. That's the difference.
So, I gave it live too. My shit live right now. My shit says live.
No, your shit ain't live.
My shit ain't saying live with a 5-minute delay.
Nah. Your shit ain't that.
Hey, listen, bro. Don't be haters.
Your shit ain't like that, Nick.
I'll put on another game. Can you do that?
Hola, familia.
Yeah, I can.
What's going
I'm watching my
on?
Cubs.
Sports talk.
Why are you changing your voice? We know who it is. Gordito. Why you put your name on Flacco?
It's El Flaquito.
You ain't El Flaquito.
You wish you were Flacco.
After I seen Flo throw down on Sunday at the beach barbecuing, I decided to change from El Gordito to El Flaquito.
That means there was a lot of burnt meat over there.
Hold on. I know your ass ain't
That means you gave a lot of people runs. You gave a lot of people runs in there, Phil.
I got burnt skin. Hey.
I know you ain't talking shit, Gordito, with my cooking boy.
So,
Family call out of work.
Poseidon. So Poseidon. Back to your 3,000. Back to your 3,000 you talking about. And you still got the Cowboys winning the division. I still don't understand it. So you giving me all these stats about the Eagles and what the Eagles
honestly,
Cowboys winning.
Oh, hey, you know what? You know
I'm
what?
gonna
You know what's sounding like Iceman?
I'm going to tell you just like this. The only reason why I don't put
my co-host like that.
the Eagles at the top of the division is because I have questions on Jalen Hurts throwing the ball. It should be better this year. I want to see that. Now you got AJ Brown, but still last year he still didn't have an excuse to throw the ball. There was no excuse. Same thing applies to Lamar Jackson. These running quarterbacks, the running quarterbacks, that shit, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I'm telling you, that's why I keep saying it's a problem. If your quarterback has more rushing yards than your running back, that's a problem.
But well, the only reason that happened is because Miles Sanders got hurt.
But that's why I'm saying Miles Sanders has. That's why I said if Miles Sanders has a healthy season, that's why I see them winning the division. But you, Mr. 3,000, almost 3,000, got the Cowboys winning the division. I still don't understand it. I'm still trying to put my hands around it. Trying to figure it out.
Y'all boys, are you guys going to training camp this year?
Training camp for who, bro?
But the problem is there's no more tickets.
For the 18-0 Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm going. I got media passes.
Listen,
you got media passes?
Damn right.
I was just about to give them to you guys too, bro, for Sunday. I was just about to say, yo, here you go, bro.
You
want to come?
No, you gotta get the people. I never said that, boy.
Hey, there's still 4 other people in here that you can give it to.
Phil.
Hey,
yo, but the reason why I'm asking is because I got the media pass, but also I got 4 tickets extra to all the training camps. So I got 6 passes.
Tickets, bro, because I couldn't get my hands on any right now, bro. So
why is everybody going? Everybody,
you can give it to Big Philly. Give it to Big Philly. Handle that. Let him handle that.
Yeah.
Y'all selling out for.
Hey, at the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, it's not easy getting media passes.
Hell no, it ain't.
I just know somebody. I know somebody that knows somebody.
Now, listen, you can get media. I'm not hating on you to get media passes.
Cordito was telling me the process on how to
get it now. I salute you. Salute. You got media passes.
In order for that to happen, you just got to be a smart guy.
Ask the right questions, baby.
Ask the right questions.
What you really see the Dolphins doing this year? Come on now.
I'm just a realistic
fan.
Around
the bush.
Hey, I say it again. I think they'll do better than the Packers.
If you get a chance to ask a question, you better not beat around with Tua. Talking about that, don't beat around with Tua. Tell them what you really want.
Yo, my question is gonna be on Christmas. When I go down there and I talk to Aaron Rodgers, my question is gonna be, why the fuck are you fucking garbage, bro? Retire. And he's gonna give me the honest answer on live, bro. Don't worry.
Well, you go with a question like that, he's gonna tell you why.
And then they're gonna kick me out, bro.
Get this crown. Get this crown away from me, bro.
Hey, y'all heard? I got Willow's new logo. And it's Oscar the Grouch.
Ain't nobody salty or trash like the Dolphins, bro.
I don't know about that, bro. We'll see this year. We'll see December 25th. And I'll be front row center.
We've been seeing for 50 years.
Hold on a minute.
For 50 years.
What did you just say, Big Philly? 7th, 25th? Are you doing fractions?
December 25th.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said 7th, 25th.
No, December 25th.
I thought you were doing fractions. I'm sorry.
Front row and center.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yo, y'all all going to the game, right?
I'm trying to see what's up with these fools when they want to buy the tickets. If they want to buy the tickets now or they want to buy it wait. Because it's expensive.
Bueno.
My brother-in-law just bought tickets. My brother-in-law just bought tickets for the Vikings game because he like the Vikings.
Yo, Werewolf, there's no guarantee. But
You pay
I might have an
$1,500.
extra ticket to the game. I'll probably slide it to you, bro.
No, I feel you. That boy, my brother-in-law paid $1,700 for the 100 section
Yeah.
against Minnesota.
Hey, bro, them tickets are going like hotcakes, bro. I just got to figure out what games I want to sell.
It's all right though. It's all right though. Listen,
Green Bay game. You don't want. You know you don't want to be there for that.
No, I'm
we're
going
gonna
to
be reporting live and direct.
Your wife ain't gonna let you.
You're gonna see your boy on national TV.
But listen, man.
No.
Again, guys. Speaking of the Dolphins, since we're talking about them, anyways. Again, I'll say it again.
But I always go back to them.
Hold up, I know, because that's what that's what we do.
Y'all always go back to them instead of staying on the topic.
Hold up. August 20th at the Rock. 3 tickets, section 154.
Already won them.
Parking. Plus parking. We're gonna auction them off August 15th. All you have to do to qualify is just subscribe and hit that like button, please. And thank you. And
Yo, I qualify too, right?
Hey, subscribe. It don't matter. I'm still gonna win.
Say it again, Flaco or Gordito.
I qualified for the giveaway too, right?
Negative.
What? Bro, I subscribed to the page.
You know what's crazy? Well, I'll talk to you later about it, but yeah, maybe we'll see. But anyways, I know I don't qualify. That's all that matters. The panel, like I said, bro, I'm gonna take the panel off of that. But for everybody else who subscribes,
I think Iceman wanted to get on and tell you something.
Nah, man, come on. We trying to get back to this Mr. 3000 talking about that the Cowboys winning the division, bro.
Hey, listen, it's not my fault that you can't access those type of websites, sir. But you do have to understand one thing. Combined, I'm not talking about individual. As a team, they rushed for almost close to 1,000 yards. That's all I got to say. They probably would have got to 3,500. They probably would have got to 3,500 if Miles Sanders was playing.
But why you got the Cowboys winning the division? I'm still trying to figure that out.
I think personally, I think they're just the better team in that division. Like they've been for the past couple years. They've been the ones coming out of that division. And, Dallas. They're the ones that are coming out.
They haven't. Who won it?
We're all saying that because you guys don't like the Cowboys. But at the end of the day,
I think they're gonna choke.
We gotta be realistic.
I would like to see Dak. I would like to see Dak win. I want to see Dak. As they choke.
The Cowboys have not won that division in the last 2 years.
No, they won last year. They were 12-5.
And who won it the year before that? It wasn't them.
I'll tell you right now.
Well, please let them know.
Actually, Washington won that division 7-9.
Oh, with a losing record, bro.
But Dak was hurt.
It's a sorry ass division.
That's when Dak went down.
And who won the year before that? And who won the year before that?
Philly did.
And then the year before that, the Giants, I think.
We're in 2018 now.
The Giants, I think, won that the year before that.
I think they all won. They all won the division.
Dallas, 2018.
So the last they won the division was 2018.
I just think that they're going to win. I don't like them, but I have to say they're more of the complete team.
When I see those Dallas fans, I'm gonna be like, yeah, he picked you guys to win the division. So when he talks shit, he's you guys.
So to wrap this up, right? So we got Joe going with the Cowgirls. We got Willie. We got Huevo going with Philly. You got me going Philly. Willie, where you going with? Who you going with?
Philly too.
Philly.
Jalen Hurts is gonna be a Pro Bowler this year.
Who did he have Pro Bowler last year?
Who do you have winning that division?
Yeah, that boy is scared. Put some boots.
Well, it's all right. But on that note, guys.
Bro, you getting on? We still haven't discussed why he thinks
they're gonna win it all, bro.
Hey, no, I don't know about that, but I don't know about that, but they could definitely win that division.
How much they paying? How much they paying you to say the Cowboys gonna win that?
They,
How
they,
much? How much Jerry Jones paying?
they pay about 400,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. You on that? You on that good shit right now, bro?
I ain't on that good shit, bro. I'm just letting you know. I'm just got to be realistic. They're more of a complete team. They got Dak back. You know what I'm saying? So they should win that division again this year.
But wait,
You
why
think
you
so?
guys got Philly winning?
They have because I think they have a more complete team. The only question with them is again, it's Jalen Hurts, and I do agree with Poseidon to an extent where yes, it is. You got to see if he's going to throw the ball and not run the ball. That's the biggest question. But I feel that CeeDee Lamb's going to have to, even though he is a stud, he's going to have to prove himself this year as a number one. Against those double teams that he's going to primarily get. So we're going to see that for the first time. Then you got to see what Zeke does, or do they move on from Zeke and go to Pollard? So you got to figure
How
out
we
all
gonna
these.
move on from Zeke? Look how much money they gotta pay Zeke
Well, they're gonna have to do something because he's not performing. Well, he did do 1,000
because he
yards.
playing hurt, but he's
Well,
still
make
trying.
sure he's healthy, But that being said, that's why I feel they're a little more complete. The defense, I think they're a little bit better. Diggs is still learning. And Dallas, he's going to be a stud, but he overcommits at times and gets burned. And we saw that last season.
Didn't they lose? Didn't they lose Gregory? And they got better.
I think they might have lost Gregory. I'm not sure.
So they lost.
Yo.
Yeah.
Iceman, I got Iceman here, bro. Hey,
Yo,
who win the division?
Listen,
Philly or Cowboys?
Hey, how dare y'all speak about them Cowboys like that? No, I'm joking. Now, fuck the Cowboys. Yo, honestly, bro, let's go with the Eagles, bro. The Eagles too stacked now, bro. We can't forget about what they did with the corners position. They stacked them. But Jalen Hurts, who said Jalen Hurts was gonna get Pro Bowl? Who said this?
Willie Beaver.
I did.
Really,
He had good numbers. He needs to get in the end zone more. I mean, think about it. He rushed. All right. He had 16 passing touchdowns, but 10 rushing touchdowns.
He's a quarterback.
So,
no, that have more rushing yards than the running back.
Rushing.
We're
for
going
more than 800 yards.
Hey, man, look,
All right.
We're gonna keep debating this.
I'm just saying. We all know.
I'm just saying.
We've been asking the same question, for 30 minutes. All right.
Back up. Who's the backup? Who's the backup?
For who?
Jalen Hurts.
Is it Minshew? Is it Minshew?
Mr. Minshew gonna come out.
All right, man. Yo, guys.
He gonna come out next year.
It's 9:08.
Yeah, if Jalen Hurts gets hurt.
Listen, bro, stop jinxing it. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out.
1,000. Next year, he's going for 1,000.
It's 3-1.
Jalen Hurts might run for 1,000 next year too.
Yo, why are you questioning them so much and they're the ones saying they're gonna win the division? Can y'all stop that?
I said it. If they can get that run game, and they can get a healthy run game, not Jalen Hurts being your lead back.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for 30 minutes. Listen,
then you can win.
You had your pick.
It don't matter. You talk about the same thing all the time, homie.
Yeah, you talk about the damn Dolphins.
Wrong.
Like they gonna do something this year.
Hawaiian salad. Okay, that's what I talk about. Anyways, but yeah, man, it was a fun night, guys. Tune in on Wednesday. I'm gonna call it a wrap for tonight, guys. It's 9 on this not 10. It's Call of Duty time.
You can get off. We gonna keep talking.
Well, if you want, if Joe want to end it, we're good.
Yeah. No, Joe wants to keep talking. He got a lot to say. Apparently, he got the Cowboys. I think he got listeners. He got listeners on there.
Listen,
watching today, so he's trying to give a positive feedback. So I guess subscribers.
So what?
Yo, Joe.
At least the Cowboys, the Cowboys should be happy that I'm taking them.
I know you because you got Cowboy fans that you know that you're trying to get.
I really want Washington, but I gotta go Cowboys.
Now you're gonna pick Washington. You were gonna pick Washington over the Eagles.
I don't think the Commanders are there yet.
And you're gonna pick Washington over the Eagles, bro?
Fuck the Eagles. I'm not worried. I'm not convinced on Jalen Hurts. Yes, he can run the ball. Is Baltimore gonna win that division over there with Lamar Jackson?
I don't know.
I don't know. They could.
All right then. So I feel the same way about Philly. Thank you. I'm gonna end this night. Hey, Miami, have a good night.
But you said that's not how you felt. You like Dallas.